Hello and welcome to our third video in the Introduction to Pleasant Valley 4 series. In this video we are going to show you just what you can do with sand and gravel. Here I'm starting in the bottom of the gravel pit. In order to pick up gravel, you just take any bucket loader that is gravel scripted so it can pick up gravel over to one of these piles down here and fill up your bucket and load it into your tipper. It's a pretty simple procedure. Except for dumping it, sometimes you miss a little, but we'll get it in there. I'm gonna fill up the tipper. One more load should do it. Alright, now that we have our tipper full of gravel, we will head out of the gravel pit and I will bring this load down to our gold facility. And we will offload the gold underneath this conveyor. Pretty much the texture underneath the boxes tells you what gets delivered there. So this box has gravel texture underneath, so we will dump the gravel here. You can see in the background there a box with sand underneath. That's where we will drop some sand. To get the sand, it's the same process as with the gravel, only a different location. Down here in preferred sands. And we'll pull up next to our loader here. And grab some sand. Now you will notice the sand does cost a little bit of money when we're taking it from this company. It'll go down just a little bit, not much at all. But seeing as you're paying for sand, if you have too much left in your shovel, we have a place where you can dump it and not have to pay for it again. Right back here in this yellow box. It'll store sand for you. That is the sand number that does appear in the PDA as the sand you have stored, just in case you get a little bit too much in your shovel. And we'll come back over here and fill up our sand. Missed a little bit there. Try again. There we go. road for sand. A little tricky sometimes getting this centered over your tipper. And that looks good enough. And we'll head over to the factory that will sift through the sand and gravel to find us some gold. And we go through this drop point right here, empty our sand. Pull up next to the water silo here. You get the tip trigger, right there we go. And boom, water empties instantly, but we now have water in there. And we are making gold. Once you have enough gold in the factory, you just grab your Krone Emlyn tipper and drive it underneath this spout here, and it will fill up with gold. Then you can take your gold to the bank, on the key bank on the north side of the map. It's just about across from the vehicle shop, and you can sell off your gold. Next, I wanted to show you the other use for gravel. Here we are on the west side of the map. You can see things have changed quite a bit, and we're pretty flooded down here. We'll head down the road here with some gravel. And we're going to turn in here at this transfer station. Right behind the transfer station you will see a new couple of buildings, and I'm going to jump out real quick and visit this guy over here. This guy here will allow you to buy sand, or buy gravel, which I will change that so it says gravel, and to fill up the dam. What the dam will do is raise up and block water from flooding our fields. But we're not going to buy it here. We're going to go and deliver our gravel, and you will see in the distance as we empty, you can see way out in the distance, which I'll go down there to show you, a dam raising up. Once the dam is filled, we'll go over there, show you, and we'll speed up time just a few minutes and show you what will happen. Okay, you see our dam is now up in the distance right there, and we'll get a little bit of speed. There we go. You can now drive down in and plant your cranberries and your rice. Of course, you will have to buy these fields first. And over time, the gravel will dissipate and the dam will go back down, and you will have to fill it back up to get back down in here. So if you start seeing a little bit of water coming up, you better get out of here and go put some more gravel in before you get flooded out. I'm going to show you that's not the only dam. The reason why I put that drop-off point in the middle here is because there are actually two dams to block the water, one on each side of the transfer station. There you can see the other one in the distance. And here we are back on the other side. And that's pretty much how sand and gravel works. The next tutorial we will be doing is on the new animals, and we'll cover all the animals in the Pleasant Valley 4 map. And then we will have one follow-up video or two after that that discuss everything else that we didn't show you. We'll go through the different crop types that have been added, the different mods, and everything else that I can think of. If you have any questions you want answered, I will answer as many as I can in that video. Just make a post on the Facebook page. Thank you again, and we'll see you soon.